the RBC GranFondo Whistler. It's a Herculean effort. Like, people just don't understand what goes into making the fondo.
I've had a lot of time to train, so don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, I definitely think the training load I've had will prepare me.
It really is a full-time job because basically we start our work the day after the GranFondo is finished for the next year.
I've actually had a pretty good season. Riding season is not always like that, but I've had a lot of time to train. At the office, I have Garen, who will be doing the Whistler GranFondo as well, so we'll see who gets a faster time.
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
How's your training going?
It's pretty good. I'm excited to take it all in and enjoy the views. Also push myself a little bit and feel like I really accomplished something at the end of it.
Hey guys, come on in. What is a typical day in the run-up to the Fondo? It feels like we're on military time. Everything is so tight, but there's a calm freneticism about it as well, which I really like. We really work so close together, and at this point, a lot of people are moving around. So we're out the office, we're in the office. People are they're honestly doing a lot in one go. So we're just trying to coordinate it all together and make sure that we're not creating more pain and problems, because sometimes if you're not organized, you can really mess up someone's days.
I think one of the big challenges from my point of view is that we have to be in and out pretty quickly in Whistler. So we don't have a whole lot of time to have the entire thing set up, execute the operation, and then we have to pull it all down basically the same day of the event and be out there. So it makes for a long day, and it's pretty physically challenging. It's a pretty fun event, to be honest. It's got good numbers. It's a good layout that we have. I think it's a lot of fun for the participants, and so when you have a lot of happy, tired participants at the end of the day, it makes our jobs pretty easy.
So today, basically, we did our site visits up in Whistler. So with our site managers, every single location throughout the event has a dedicated site manager. So we worked all day with the various suppliers to walk around, talk about all the different challenges, look at all the changes that have happened since last year, and then find some solutions. And really talk through essentially the day as a whole and figure out what we're going to be doing, how we can make it better, and get all coordinated so that when we're back here in 3 weeks, things run smoothly.
So throughout the winter and through the spring, I've had 1 or 2 rides in a week. Usually what that looks like is one kind of shorter ride in the middle of the weeks, so 50 to 80K. And then on the weekend, it's usually over 100 kilometers with friends.
What I think is the most rewarding part of this job is just seeing people who took a whim, signed up. We pride ourselves about being about participation and doing the journey however long it takes, and everybody gets the same experience. If you're cardio or if you're athletic enough to do it faster, that's great, but we really care about the never ridden, just started. So it's just seeing people at the finish line celebrating the accomplishment.
We're a small full-time team who works incredibly hard to put on this event, and the contractors, volunteers, all of the staff that are here to put this on don't get a lot of sleep and work really, really hard. So I'm just proud of absolutely everyone that was involved in this.
What motivates me to work for the Fondo? I think it's similar to a lot of other events where it's the team working together and seeing kind of what we can all achieve.
You start off, meeting all of these strangers, and throughout the course of a few hours, you end up bonding so well, and it just keeps me coming back.
One of the things that people don't realize that it takes to prepare an event is how much planning goes into everything that they see on event day. And it starts, a year ahead of the event. People think that it just gets put together at the last minute, but there's a ton of planning.
We are 12 days out and things can get a little exciting, but when things get tough, they get stressful, and people, when stress comes, and people's personalities can become a little bit more blunt. So I want to make sure that everyone understands that when we communicate with respect, we communicate with efficiency. The rule of thumb is if you're having fun, probably the people around you are having fun. And let's keep the momentum moving. We work very closely with our partners at Miller Capilano. Wonderful people. They're super enthusiastic about the event. Our biggest cost by far is putting down 10,000 pylons on an open and dedicated highway for 122 kilometers. So we actually have to re-engineer the highway so that we can always have traffic for three groups: a northbound traffic, southbound traffic, and cyclists.
GranFondo Whistler has been voted the best GranFondo in North America in 2018 and 2019 and is celebrating its 15th ride this year on September the 7th. Now therefore, I, Ken Sim, the Mayor of the City of Vancouver, on behalf of all of us in the City of Vancouver, do hereby proclaim September the 7th, 2024 as GranFondo Day in the City of Vancouver.
The shakeout ride before the event, the Sunday slowdown, and all those other activities, they take a surprising amount of time and effort to plan as well. And we just want to make sure that everyone, if you're committing to coming to this event, that you have the opportunity to turn it into a whole week-long kind of activity and kind of make it worth your time and effort.
I just think that the most important people at this event, the riders are obviously the most obvious, but the volunteers are huge. We could not do this without them. There's over 600 people through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday. And oftentimes they're doing things like getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to make sure that you have a great day.
Okay, I'm here to pick up my package. We're 1 day away, but less than 24 hours now to the start of the race. And I've got my bag, which I'm gonna drop off, which has my change of clothes for post-ride. So I just picked up the RBC GranFondo kit. These are the socks, and that's the kit there. Really nice. The white is very sharp, and I'm really happy to wear this. Looking forward to it. We're at the vendor station set up as part of the package pickup. There's lots of samples to try, lots of different people here showcasing their different products. Okay, this is the part I'm most excited about for the package pickup. There's massages. Okay, see you later.
I'd say one of the most rewarding parts of being involved is dealing with all of the volunteers, especially being at start where you begin your role at about 3:30, 4 a.m. in the morning, and volunteers have decided that they're going to come out and help at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm definitely a little nervous, but now I'm here, I'm like relaxed and just ready to take it all in, whatever it might come, and yeah, it'll be an adventure.
I know it's a really, really big challenge, and I'm really glad that you took this on with us. I am very, very proud of every person that crosses through this finish line because it was a long uphill battle, no pun intended, and I hope you had the best day of your year.
You are riding with not only the people that are with you day of, but also the riders that have come before. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to have a job and to hopefully provide a really great experience.
It was tough. There was a little bit of headwind, and I saw the Whistler sign and it said 42K left. There were really good wheels to follow, and we were spread out enough that I felt safe. The volunteers were also great.
We're just a bunch of human beings really trying to do something for the benefit of everyone else. But we're genuine, like we really care about this sort of stuff.
Seeing it from the start all the way up to the finish and seeing all their smiling faces. You know, that's the beauty of events, right? It's a real sense of accomplishment.
So hopefully they feel that we support the community, and that's why we're here is to get as many people out on bikes, and if they feel comfortable, come join our event.
We're gonna bring the man up there so you guys safe. Yeah.